Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I decided to show you how I plant Amaryllis bulbs. 2 weeks ago my husband bought these 3 Amaryllis bulbs for me. My friend Vlasta, she grows this beautiful plant and she's growing this plant for 7 years and she's very successful grower. Every year she sent me pictures from her Amaryllis and I'm very jealous. All the time when I see her Amaryllis pictures, I want to have this plant, and this year I decided to have it, and I want to share with you how I plant these Amaryllis bulbs. These bulbs we bought 2 weeks ago, and see, this one bulb I planted already, and these 2 I didn't plant yet. I wanted to show you how I plant, and that's why I left them. And see what's going on here. I put here to keep this bulb, to give it some moisture, I put some sphagnum moss here in this pot, and I put some fertilizer in this sphagnum moss, and I'm keeping this Amaryllis here. I chose this bulb. These bulbs were in these boxes. See, it has a medium, growing medium in the box. You mix that with medium, you put that medium in a water. I'm talking about this thing, and it will expand, and you have full pot of growing medium, potting soil you have. And I chose this Amaryllis bulb, even though it was not big, but I wanted to have more Amaryllis bulbs. That's why I chose this small bulb. It's smaller than it is smaller than this bulb, and it has 2 growing babies beside, and I like this one. And now let me show you how I plant it. This bulb is waxed Amaryllis. These 2 I bought from Lowe's, and this one I bought from Joe's, and it has huge bulb. See, it's full of hands. See, and this one is small bulb. See, and see how they are growing. Small bulb growing small stalk, not tall, and big bulb is growing huge high stalk. And when I was buying this bulb, this Amaryllis bulb, here I had only small bud growing like this. Here was small one, and that small bulb, it grew like this. It's huge. See how high is it? And this one, it grew in my house. I didn't know that it wants to grow 2 stalks, and I'm very successful that I chose this bulb, and now I can have 2 stalks and more flowers. And now you know, the people say that we can keep this Amaryllis bulb and it can bloom even though you don't plant it, but I don't do that, because when you don't plant this Amaryllis bulb, these flowers, this stalk and these flowers will take all the energy from this bulb, and until it will finish blooming and you decide to plant it in a growing medium, in a potting soil, this bulb, it will shrink and it will be miserable. It will become more smaller. I don't want to see that, and that's why I decided to plant it now. See, this bulb is hard and strong. This bulb is becoming more smaller because it's not taking any energy from the soil, and it's sucking, these flowers are sucking all energy from this bulb. That's why we need to plant them immediately as soon as we bought them from the store. And now let's start. I will prepare this, and I will prepare potting soil for this bulb. For this bulb I have already ready potting soil. Just I need to add water. For this I will prepare my potting soil and I will show you. Here I put rainwater, and I have orchid fertilizer, I have Epsom salt, and I have Colmac. See, 3 ingredients I want to mix in water and put this potting soil and expand it. Now I will take little bit orchid fertilizer. This is teaspoon, and see, this is 1135-15. I use this fertilizer for my orchids, and see, a little bit because I don't have much water. I here 1.5 or 2 liters of water, half gallon, and this much fertilizer is enough. I am mixing it with this water, and here I have my Epsom salt. I take some. Let me take like this because this Epsom salt is hard. Okay. This much Epsom salt I'm adding in water. And this is Colmac, and I put this Colmac in this jar because it's comfortable to take from this jar Colmac, and I mix it well, and I take just half teaspoon of Colmac, and I mix in water. I mixed all 3 fertilizers together, and I take 1 cup of water and I put in a microwave for 1 minute. Now I open this disc and put in a dish, and I put my hot water. Why I'm putting hot water? Because this disc it will expand better, much faster. I put on top of this, and I will leave it. And I put aside, and I will prepare my potting soil for this bulb. To plant my big Amaryllis bulb, I want to use these ingredients. This is peat moss, and this is organic expanding soil, perlite, and vermiculite. All these ingredients I want to use now for my big bulb. I cut small piece from this expanding potting soil. Here, this much I cut, and let's put hot water on top of this and leave it until it will expand, and prepare other potting mix for my Amaryllis bulb. I think the water is not enough. I will add a little bit here on this side. This is cold water. See, in hot water it will expand faster, in cold not too fast, but it will expand anyway. I am pressing this. See, it's still hard, not enough. I put a little bit less water. I need to add a little bit on top like this, and I will leave it until I will prepare this potting soil. See, this small disc, it expanded, and see the top is same size, but the height is tall. See, and now I wanna mix it with vermiculite and perlite. I will mix it. Here I want to add a little bit water. This part is hard. It's dry still inside. And now I want to add a little bit vermiculite. Half cup I think is enough. And I will add perlite and mix it well. See, beautiful soil for my amaryllis plant is ready. If you wanna grow healthy plant, you need to make its home well, and it will love this. If it will love this home, it will live in this home for many years for you. If we take care of our plants, they will make our eyes happy for a long time, for many years. And now I will take my pot here and I will take out this sphagnum moss. I will put my potting mix here. And now see how I'm placing it. It has to be I need to cover this amaryllis bulb up to here. 1/3 has to be on top of the soil, and now I need to add a little bit more soil in the bottom, because when the roots will start growing from this bulb, they will have enough room to grow in the pot. And here, see, I'm placing my amaryllis bulb now like this, and I press it like this, and I'm not peeling out this dry tissue. I'm leaving it. It will compost and it will feed this amaryllis bulb, and at the same time this will protect this whatever inside. It will protect the bulb from outside. And now see these babies, how I will cover them. I will show you. These babies I wanna cover with perlite and vermiculite. I will not cover them with soil. Like this I will cover them. Again vermiculite and again perlite, and the rest part I will cover with the soil. Now let's cover the bulb. I will press like this because I need to make it firm. If I don't make firm when I water it, this amaryllis can move from side to side when I shake. Like this. See? And I'm pressing it well. And this much is enough, I think. Because I added vermiculite and perlite, my potting soil is extra now. If you plant just as is, it will be enough. It will fill this pot and you will not have extra potting soil. You will use everything. Yeah. And now I will water it with this fertilizing water. Here, see what I'm putting under. This is from salad, and I am placing my amaryllis pot like this. If I water, If the water is extra, it will leak here and stay here, and it doesn't rot my Amaryllis bulbs. And now I will water it well, because if it will feel moisture, it starts growing roots. This much enough, because this potting soil is already moist, and this much enough. The water doesn't need to go out now. See, next time when I will water it well, and the water will stay here, and I will not pour it because my pot is not touching the water what I am putting. What's leaking here, it will not touch my pot. And next time when I want water, I just can take, for example, like this. See, I will show you. This water is staying. It came out from my pot and it's staying here, and it's not touching my pot. And next time when I want to water, I just take this water and I water my Amaryllis, because this is water with fertilizer. And now let's plant my other Amaryllis. This bulb, which is in wax, this one, I want to plant it. If you bought your Amaryllis bulb just for decoration, and you want to keep this bulb on top of your table and see it how it's blooming, and you don't care what will happen after, you don't need to plant. But I wanna have this Amaryllis bulb for many years. That's why I wanna plant it now. I don't know if this Amaryllis bulb has roots, but I'm sure that it doesn't have roots. Usually they cut the roots and place in this wax. And this Amaryllis will take all energy from this bulb, and until it will bloom and it will finish its blooming, these flowers will fade, this bulb becomes small, shrinky, and it will not have enough energy, and you will next year you will have small flowers, or you will have less flowers. That's why it's better to plant it immediately. Now I want to open this. I want to cut this wax and open it. It's hard to open. I don't want to damage my Amaryllis bulb. See, I don't know, it's wax or it's plastic. It's a little bit harder. I think it's plastic, but I don't know. Yeah, let's see what's inside. I don't know what's inside. I thought that this is one layer, but here are 2 layers. Here they put 2 layers, and it's a little bit hard to take out this bulb. It's still green, see, and they put something here, and I don't know what is this one. It's plastic something, rubber band or something. I don't know what's here, why they put it here there. And now let's take this bulb. Okay, this thing is sticky, see, they attached this Amaryllis bulb here. Now, yeah, they put this one to hold this bulb. This one is holding this bulb. See, they did good thing. Some people, when I watched YouTube videos, they showed that here is some wire they put inside of the bulb. The good thing they did here, see, this rubber, it's holding this bulb. See, it's beautiful bulb, still good, and it doesn't have any roots. I hope it will grow roots soon. Now I need to plant my Amaryllis bulb. I will leave it here until I prepare my soil. It will stay here. My expanding potting soil is ready, and now I will mix it. I will add some peat moss. Here in this pot I have peat moss, and I will add it here, and I will add my vermiculite and perlite. I wanna make fluffy potting mix. I will mix it well. I'm sure this bulb will love this potting mix. Now the soil is ready. See how it's fluffy, light. See, it's very light. It will never get compacted even if I leave it dry. Anytime when you put water goes into the soil. If you plant your flowers just in peat moss, if it gets dry, you will never. It's very hard to make it wet again, because it will not take when the roots will start growing. When the roots will bound in the pot, it's hard to make it wet again if you don't add vermiculite or perlite or this kind of coco peat. This is coconut, and it will help the water go through the soil. Now the soil is ready. I wanted to plant my Amaryllis bulb in this nursery pot, but I have a pot, and I will plant in that pot. This is old pot from my flowers, and it has big drainage hole inside, and I want to put some lava rock to make drainage. This much is enough, and I fill halfway my pot with potting soil, and I press it like this again. And now let's place my Amaryllis bulb in the center like so, and I make it firm here and fill the sides with the potting soil. See, the soil is drier a little bit now because I added peat moss. Peat moss was dry. If you use peat moss and you don't add vermiculite or perlite, you need to make it moist before you plant your flower, otherwise it's hard to water it. I added everything now, and it's not hard to water. Water can easily go through the soil. Next year, if I see the roots on these Amaryllis bulbs, I will replant it in a bigger pot, because a bigger pot is good. The roots can grow. If the roots are big, the plant bulb gets bigger also. I have Amaryllis in my front yard. It's pink. It blooms on August month every year. I will put picture from that Amaryllis. It's beautiful plant. I'll never take it inside in winter time. Our zone 5-6, I think. I will check and will tell you again which zone we are in. Missouri, I think 5-6, right? He doesn't know. My son doesn't know. Okay, I am plant grower, and before I used to pay attention when I was buying the fruit trees. now I've got. And my Amaryllis grows outside. It will grow every year. It's pink Amaryllis, but these ones I want to keep inside the house. See, now the Amaryllis is ready. I plant it. I made it firm because I don't want this bulb to move from side to side. I want to make it steady. And now let's water. See how water is going fast through the potting soil. It's going very fast. I need to put some plate under. I will bring. This is also from salad. I'll never throw away this kind of plates. And like this, I will put under my growing lights. I grow here orchids and other plants, my African violets, and everything I grow here. And I want to place my Amaryllis on top of the shelf and here, because my baby can touch. If it's down, he can touch. He put chair here and he climbed there and he touch everything. Here is little bit more water is left. I want to put in my Amaryllis as water, and next time when I water my Amaryllis, whenever I see the topsoil is dry, I start watering it. And next time I will not prepare fertilizer for these plants, because I have lots of orchids and I need to water them every 2 weeks. And every time when I water my orchids, I fertilize them, and I put them in a water and they sit there, and I fertilize it like that. And that water I don't throw away, and I give that fertilizing water to my other plants. Whatever I have in the house, they eat after my orchids. They get orchid fertilizer, and now I need to place them on the shelves, and next time I will fertilize them with orchid fertilizer with leftover water from my orchids. I wanted to put this white one on this shelf, but it didn't fit. With a pot, it's a little bit taller, because I put some potting soil halfway. I filled this pot with potting soil. That's why this Amaryllis stalk didn't fit in this shelf. That's why I put on the top shelf. Here, see, this, even the small ones I didn't put here, because my baby can't touch it. He can take it any time we can expect from him. He's so cute. And see, what I want to tell you now, here is growing light. They will grow under this growing light, because I don't have space on the windowsill. All my windowsills are filled with flowers, with my flowers. That's why I don't have space. I keep them here. And one thing I want to tell you, even if you grow your Amaryllis on the windowsill, you need to rotate every day. If you see the stalk growing this way towards the light, if you have if let's say that your Amaryllis is on the windowsill and it will grow towards the light, that's why you will have this kind of not straight stalk, and you need to rotate it like this. For example, it's going this way, and tomorrow I will rotate and put this way and this way. Every day I rotate it to keep it straight, like this white one. See how it's straight? This one is straight too. See, This one is not straight because I kept it, I couldn't keep it straight because it was laying in the pot. It was not planted yet. That's why it's a little bit like this. And every day I will rotate and it will look nice soon. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. If you like this video, please put thumbs up. See you next time. Bye.